Happy anniversary, Miss Musaffah. Wow, continue yung ating magandang buhay. Amen?
Amen.
We're going to talk about top 3, no? What is the first one? Spring, summer, and autumn. Yeah, this is what I'm going to share with you about autumn. The season of harvest. That's autumn. Like autumn represents harvest. Can you say someone beside you? Be an autumn today.
Be an autumn today.
Because you're going to harvest. Amen?
Amen.
You know my age? It's like in the age of reckoning. Reckoning means like at my age, maybe I'm harvesting already what I have planted. Maybe not all, but I believe that some, because of the past years, maybe I planted good, or maybe I planted bad. But those good and bad, maybe I'm going to harvest also. Let's see in the Bible, no? From Galatians chapter 6, verse 8. People will reap exactly what they sow. People will reap exactly what they sow. Another thing. If I planted good, of course, I'm going to plant it, or I'm going to harvest good. If I planted bad, the same, I'm going to harvest bad. But, oh my God, huh? But this is the main message. But blood again. So this is the main message, brothers, because I was, like overwhelmed because this is the first time I'm seeing, like a lot of angels sitting here, So, say someone beside you, thank you for coming, you're an angel today. Okay, so this is my message to those people, at my age right now. Who are they? Like on the third stage, from 40 to 60. Oh yeah, no? So friends, this is the time to enjoy your harvest. Amen? Amen. Question, are you in the season of autumn? Are you in the season of autumn? If you say yes, enjoy your harvest. Amen? Your harvest may be not perfect, no? But, brothers and sisters, what you have right now, enjoy it. Amen? Amen. What you have right now, harvest of blessings. Amen? Amen. According to 1 Timothy, chapter 6, 17 to 18, another tip. Instruct those who are rich in this present world not to be conceited or to fix their hope on the uncertainty of riches, but on God, who richly supplies us with all things to enjoy. So, meaning, what we are enjoying right now, that is coming from God. Amen? Amen. Maybe maliit yan, or malaki, it is come from God. Continue, instruct them to do good, to be rich in good works, to be generous and ready to share, storing up for themselves the treasures of a good foundation for the future, so that they may take hold of what which is life indeed. Amen? Amen. I believe this one very important, brothers and sisters. One very important way of thanking God for His blessing is enjoying those blessings. I will repeat. One very important way of thanking God for His blessings is enjoying those blessings. Say someone beside you, enjoy your blessings right now. But another important, brothers and sisters, the way of thanking God is by sharing them to others. Amen? Amen. Not only for you, but you have to share it to others. Here's my question. Do you enjoy His blessings?
Yes.
I cannot hear. Do you enjoy your blessings?
Yes.
Amen. Amen. Brothers and sisters, don't just apologize for your harvest blessings. Don't be ashamed if your harvest or for your blessings. Instead of being ashamed and apologizing for your blessings, proclaim the blesser. Amen? Sino ba yung sinasabi nating blesser? God. It is God. It is God. I will give you 5 ways of enjoying your harvest. How many?
5.
Wow, very good children. 5. I'd like to share with you 5 practical ways of enjoying your harvest. Number 1, can we read all together? Savor life. Savor life. Today, I'm trying, to perfect the art of savoring life. Like, more and more, I am realizing, that slow is better than fast. Sabi nga ng pure food, slowly but surely. Nag-promote. Yeah. Single tasking is more better than multitasking. O sino mga mahilig mag-multitask dito? No? Obvious na obvious yan, no? While you're in the office, you are chatting to your Facebook friend, and then to the WhatsApp. Yeah. Then, if your seatmates saw you, you're just saying, I'm just multitasking. But at the end of the day, you finish nothing. Amen? So it is better to be single tasking because you can focus, right? Right or right?
Right.
Yeah. By focusing on one thing, we can be better job and we can enjoy it. Maybe not less, but more. Amen? Friend, you are not what? You are not a human doing because you are a human. Amen? So be here right now and live in the present moment. Amen?
Amen.
So again, say someone beside you, live in the present moment.
Live in the present moment.
Now I will again maybe recall what we have on our previous talk. Greek have 2 words for time. How many? Who can remember this? May bonus. 2 pansit ang kakainin. Ha? First is chronos. Yung chronos, this is measurable time. And what is the other one? Kairos. Wow. Bigyan mo pansit yun mamaya. Second is kairos. Kairos cannot be measured. Because kairos now, you can control chronos. You can expand kairos by practicing to be more present in your now. Remember yung LYN natin, no? Living in your now. Let's go to second. What is this? Simplify pleasures, no? Sino ba yung mga bonggang-bongga dito? Diba? Bonggang-bongga, no? But here, I'm going to share you to be a simple person. Like, simplify your pleasures. Diba? Meron ka na nga iPhone X. Gusto mo pa yung may R. Diba? So, there is a big difference between rich and feeling rich. Oh, look, someone beside you. Rich or feeling rich? This is correct. Rich. Okay? So, brothers and sisters, God invented pleasure, bliss, fun, joy, happiness. Yan yung meron doon sa buhay natin. Diba? And I discovered that simple pleasures are the best pleasure in the world. Amen?
Amen.
So, brothers and sisters, make simple. Because, they're simple. You can experience these pleasures like again and again. And number 3, strengthen relationships. If I look my life, like my greatest joys are the people God given to me. Tingnan mo yung katabi mo. God given ba yan? I take pleasure like hanging my kids when they are small, but right now it's hard because they have a different work. I take pleasures being with my wife, no? Yung kahit sobrang busy, may game time, no? So may tingin, no? And this one, no? I take pleasures laughing with my friends. Amen?
Amen.
O sino may mga laughing with friends? Okay? Iinan lang. Join with me, no? This is the reason why I am rich. Because I enjoy relationships. Amen?
Amen.
My loved ones, or maybe your loved ones too, are the greatest wealth. Amen? Let's go to number 4. It is show gratitude. Can we repeat?
Show gratitude.
Brothers and sisters, enjoying your blessings has nothing to do with how much are your blessings, but how much you appreciate your blessing.
Yes.
Kanina binanggit ni Bro Amel yan, di ba? Hindi yung kung anong merong yaman ka, but how you appreciate your blessings. Tumanggap siya ng bonus, 1,000 dirhams. And nalaman niya yung seatmate niya, 2,000 dirhams. Why like that, Lord? So brothers and sisters, if you want enjoyment, therefore increase your gratitude. Increase your gratitude. Always remember this. Wealth isn't measured by how much money you have, no? Inuulit ko. Hindi kung gaano karami yung pera mo. Wealth isn't measured kung gaano kalawak yung lote mo. Hektarya ba yan? Yung stocks mo? Million ba yan? Yung jewels mo? Huwag mong tignan yung katabi mo. Yung bahay, cars, na meron ka. So brothers and sisters, hindi dito nasusukat. Wealth is measured how grateful you are. Amen?
Amen.
And lastly, share generosity. Share generosity. I know that being part of the life of Jesus' family, generosity has been tested. Amen?
Amen.
Sino na-test ng generosity mula nung sumali sa LOJ? Ayan. Yung iba next year magtataas na ng kamay. First, because we want you to enjoy them. Ito yung sabi ni Lord. No? Second, because He wants you to make others enjoying them too. Hindi lang yung ikaw yung nag-enjoy. God wanted also ma-enjoy din yung kasama mo. So kung naka-receive ka ng more than bonus than the other, maybe you can create shawarma or karak. Look at this. Ito patutunayan niya, no? From the Old Testament, there was a law called the law of gleaning. Can you repeat?
The law of gleaning.
The law of gleaning. Hindi yung naglilinis, ha? Gleaning. So this law states that when you harvest your blessings, you shouldn't harvest everything that's rightfully. You should leave maybe leftovers, and that's for the poor. Amen?
Amen.
So hindi mo kailangan nakutin lahat. Just keep for the poor. Let me end this, brothers and sisters, for 4 ways of living. Who knows DVD player? DVD. O yung nabuhay na lang yan, stage 2. Huh? DVD. Inabot na yun, no? Yes. Brother, you know DVD player? Yes. Or the Betamax. Betamax. At yung latest ngayon, yung mga iPhone na, yung mga iPad na. No? You know, in DVD player, there are 4 buttons. Ilan daw? 4. Who can name it? Play start is the same, no? Okay. Okay, let me give you enough. Okay, number 1, eject. Number 2, rewind. And number 3, fast forward. And lastly, play. Play. Wala yung afford lang. Okay. Listen to this. Now, for those who live, you know, by the eject mode, ito daw yung mga taong they don't like, they just want to escape. Eject kasi, di ba? So gusto nilang layuan yung buhay. They are not ready. That's why they want to escape. They escape their, maybe, via their vices or addictions. Or they are running away from life. So these are the eject. May mga eject ba dito? May hindi na-reject, hindi na-eject. Diba then, later you will play. Second are those who watch their life using the rewind. Why rewind? Ask me why. Why? Because they can't move forward. They cannot forget the past pain. They are just stuck in traumas. And they are always miserable. Oh, who is rewind here? Diba? Third are those who live in the fast forward mode. Ano kaya to? Fast forward mode. Ito yung multitasking what I'm telling a while ago, no? Because they are so busy. Diba? They are always in a rush. Like yung boss ni Bro Amiel, no? Russian. Remember? Because when he handed the Uber, this is rush. So he is Russian. Yeah? They just go here and there or appreciate the movies, you know, like of their life. Number 4, it is the last one, play mode. Play mode, this is the people who savor life or savor their life. Amen?
Amen.
These are the people who enjoy life to the fullest or to the full. They enjoy life to the fullest? So kung hindi pa, baka nando ka pa sa eject, rewind, or fast forward. These are the people who are the happiest of them all. Or look someone beside you. It looks like playing. So friends, let's play. Amen? Savor your life, simple pleasures, strengthen relationships, show gratitude, and lastly, share generosity. Brothers and sisters, enjoy God's blessings today. Amen. And now, let's go to talk number 4.
The person beside you, happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary!
Our action in winter is to renew. In stages, the 4th stage, our purpose is to exit. Both stage 4 and season of winter is represented by the age group of 61 onwards. In winter season, we pass on to the next generation. We renew. We allow the next generation to lead while we take on a new role to give to the next generation. And what are we going to give to the next generation? Ancestral blessings. The ancestral blessing that we receive from our grandparents and our parents, and the ancestral blessings that we're going to pass on to our children and our grandchildren. Here's the truth. Victory is all about preparation. Prepare for winter. Prepare to renew. Prepare for the 4th stage. prepare to exit, to pass on to the next generation. The exit stage is about letting go of old roles and embracing new ones. Winter is coming. No matter what you do, you cannot stop aging. Welcome to Club 20. Welcome to free movies. But you know the biggest benefit of being in winter? Ask me what? The biggest benefit is that God gives time and space to ask the big question. Because they come face to face with their mortality. And a person facing mortality is forced to ask the big question, does my life have a meaning? All of a sudden they realize that death is just around the corner. And this is a good thing. All the more they hang on to God and they trust in God. When you trust God, no matter what season or no matter what stage in life you are in, you will not be scared. You will not be worried, even if death is staring you in the eye. In Psalms chapter 90 verse 12 it says, "So teach us to number our days, that we may gain a heart of wisdom." A wise man doesn't necessarily know the answers, but he knows the right questions. All of a sudden, you realize that life is not about you. When I was in my teens, my mom used to tell my brother and me, wala man kayong mamanahin malaking pera o malaking lupa sa amin ng daddy nyo. What you will inherit from us is our honesty, our integrity, our values, and our morals. You will inherit your dad's work ethics and sense of responsibility, our love and our faith. That's what I call ancestral blessings. I am blessed today because of the godly life of my parents. If your parents and grandparents follow God, then you will also receive ancestral blessings from them. Part of our harvest we planted, but part of our harvest we did not plant. It was planted by those who have gone before us. We inherited spiritual wealth from our ancestors, and we pass on this spiritual wealth to our descendants. There are two ancestral blessings that you want to pass on: spiritual values and spiritual vision. Give spiritual blessings to your children and grandchildren, whether biological or otherwise. Through the example of your life, bring them closer to God. One of the beautiful legacies you can leave behind this world are people who follow God because of you. A lot of people work hard to give financial inheritance to their children. Be careful. Big financial inheritance can be a curse, not a blessing, if they don't have spiritual foundation. Work very hard instead to give spiritual inheritance. The best gift that you can give your children and grandchildren. Bring them closer to God. If there are ancestral blessings, there can also be ancestral curses. If you live a life of unrighteousness, we pass on curses to the next generation. Let me emphasize, we don't inherit sin. Sin is a personal choice, but we can inherit the tendency to sin. The only solution? Get reparented by spiritual parents. Grow in your spirit. Grow in your spiritual character. That's what the spiritual family offers. That's what Feast Musaffah offers. And that's what the Light of Jesus family offers. And this is the second part of the ancestral blessings that you want to pass on to your kids. Spiritual vision. Pass on spiritual vision to your children, not as an imposition, but as an invitation. There are two kinds of dreams, small dreams and big dreams. Don't pass on your small dreams, only your big dreams. That's the spiritual vision that they need to guide them in life. All of us have small dreams. Go for them. They're good for your self-esteem, and they are absolutely fun. Fulfill them. But sometimes when there are conflicts between your small dreams and big dreams, give up your small dreams for the sake of your big dreams. Here's the truth. Some of your big dreams won't happen in your lifetime. That's why you need to pass on. But that's okay, because if it's really a big dream, the dream is more important than the dreamer. The dreamer can die, but the dream won't die. If the dream is more important than the dreamer, then you are willing to pass on the dream to the next generation. Let go and let God, because you want to give the ancestral blessings to your descendants. Winter is about renewal, making the soil ready for the next planting season. And the next planting season is the next generation. Give the next generation the best ancestral blessings in order for them to have a strong foundation to start as you renew in winter season and as you exit in the fourth stage of life. Pass on your role and begin your second half. Focus on your mission and focus on your relationship with God and knowing that you are loved.